What's up, YouTube? I am Bob Sixx, and this is 6 Days.
I'm back. Y'all miss me? I missed y'all. Now I've got to start all over and get used to doing this again. And I've got to get used to doing it with this GoPro. Video's a little shaky. It's because I can't use a tripod today, so I'm having to use the handheld. So maybe a little shaky. My arm gets tired of sticking straight out. Also, I want to give a shout out to my friends over at LeBenz. I'm going to try to put a link to their YouTube channel right there. Go check them out. They're the ones that do my theme music. Kick-ass guys. Go check them out and tell them Bob Sixx sent you. We're going to continue on with more true stories and bullshit. I will tell you that one of the stories is bullshit. The other three are true. So y'all have to figure it out. Leave a comment below to which one you think's it. Next week, I'm going to do funny people, and I don't mean ha 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 funny. I mean, the fuck is wrong with that person funny? And then the week after that, you better hang on because I'm shifting this shit into overdrive, and I'm going to upset some fucking people. It's going to be about the double standard in America. You don't like my point? Feel free to argue. But I'm going to make it. It needs to be said. And speaking of that, before we get started, speaking of truth and saying what needs to be said, I'm not a big rap fan. Those of you that know me know it. I do like a few rappers. New guy on the scene, not really brand new, but new to me. His name's Tom McDonald. He's here on YouTube. Check that dude out. Politically incorrect, my favorite song. White Boy, Dear Rappers, This House. I mean, it goes on and on. So far I've only found one song I didn't really care for, but hey, you can't like everybody's music. Hell, I don't even like all of Motley Crue's songs, and that's my all-time favorite band. So, let's get into this, shall we? One of my first jobs as a teenager was working at an optical shop in the Killeen Mall. We sold glasses and contact lenses, shit like that. One Friday night, I was pissed because my friends were partying and I couldn't be there. I had to be at work. And it's getting later in the evening, and this ugly woman came in. Before any of you get upset and go, well, who the fuck is he to call someone ugly? I'm ugly. So if I'm calling you fucking ugly, you're ugly. I've looked at this face in the mirror my entire life. I know ugly when I see it. Anyways, she comes in and says, my husband needs new glasses. I said, I can see that. She didn't think it was funny. Her husband, who turned out to be my new boss, didn't think it was funny either. So he fired me. Before you say, well, that can't happen, that's because you're thinking of today's terms. Back in the 70s and 80s, they didn't fucking need a reason to fire you. They could just walk in and go, you know what? Fuck you, you're fired. Pretty much how it worked. Man, my arm's getting shaky from holding this bitch up. Sorry. Wait. No, I'm filming this in an undisclosed location and we're experiencing an earthquake. See what dedication I have? Even during an earthquake, I'm shooting the video for y'all. That's love. Next story. My parents, due to my age, spent the money to put me in a private kindergarten way back before preschool, way back before some of you watching this video was born. And I showed them how much I appreciated it by getting kicked out. Sure enough, last 6 weeks of school, they called my mom and said, don't bring him back. Here's his papers. He can go to the first grade. I was so bad that when they would go to recess, they would lock me in the bathroom. My kindergarten was an old house that had been converted into a kindergarten. Oh, and for those of you that are noticing these screws on the wall and say, I bet something hangs there. It does. It's a life-size nude photo of me and I paid the artist a little extra to make it actually look like I have a big wee-wee. But I took it down because nobody needs to see that. Anyways, so they would lock me in the bathroom when they go to recess, and I would stand on the bathtub and yell obscenities out the window, trying to piss them off to where they had to come in, because if the teachers had to come in, everybody else had to come in. And the way I thought about it was, if I couldn't have recess, no fucking body should have recess. See, for those of you that think I'm mean now, you should have seen me when I was a kid. I'm a nice guy now. Next story. When I used to work second shift, which is from 3 till late in the evening, like 3 the next morning, I would get my shit ready for the next day when I came home from work. That way in the morning, while I'm still asleep, I could drink a cup of coffee, grab my shit and head out the door. I didn't have to make anything. So one day I came home, my kids were still real young at the time. I came home and we had this coffee table. It was made out of a cypress tree stump. It was just a slab of it like that. And it was sitting on a pedestal. It was loaded down with so much shit, not literally shit, stuff. I was surprised it didn't collapse under the weight of it. Well, my wife was out back mowing, and I asked the kids, "What's up with that?" And my daughter gave me that old, put her hand on her hip and said, "It's been that way all day." I said, "That's cool. Anything that's left on that fucking table when I'm done getting my shit ready is going in the trash." So before I got my stuff ready, both the kids come running in. We're done, come look, come look, come look." So I went in there to look, expecting it to be totally clean, but there's a little Sunny D bottle and a Pop-Tart wrapper. And I said, what's up with that shit? My son, who I do not even think had started school yet, may have been in pre-K, but I don't think he had even started school yet. He looked me right in my eyes, or looked up at me, and said, "You said that you were going to throw away whatever was left on the table, and, well, that needs to go in the trash." You may be asking yourself, did I throw it away? Abso-fucking-lutely. That was brilliant. He had me. So, yes, I threw it away. Let's see. When I took Spanish in college, my teacher would have music playing. She wouldn't be in the classroom, but she had music playing. No lyrics, just music, because she said it stimulated your mind and prepared you for learning. So she would have this music playing, kind of like, elevator music. But it was all songs you knew, just no words. So one morning I'm sitting there, and the blonde-haired girl that sat next to me, her name was Heather. The song "You Can Call Me Al" by Paul Simon. If you don't know the song, it's here on YouTube. Go ahead and enter it into the search bar. "You Can Call Me Al," Paul Simon. Go listen to it, and then come back, and I'll finish the story. Go on. Fuck that. Do it later. Anyways, song was on, and Heather looks at me and said, "I know this song." And I said, "It's You Can Call Me Al." And she went, "Okay. Hello, Al. I'm Heather." So as I'm shaking her hand, I said, "Well, if it's easier, you can call me Al, but my name is Bob." And then she realized I was telling her the name of the song, and she went, "Oh my God. It's just so early." It's not that early, Heather. You're fucking silly. She is your stereotypical blonde. I could do an entire episode on Heather stories that you would think I was making all of them up, but I swear on a stack of Bibles, all of them are true. Oh, maybe this one's not. Maybe I made this one up. Maybe it's the one fake story I know about Heather. Last story. I just saw a friend of mine post something about having the tires stole off of her car. I have some experience with that. Back when me and my wife first started living together, we lived in a part of Cove where EMS won't go there without the police. If you call EMS, the cops have to be there before the ambulance will come. Pretty sketchy neighborhood. Me and my wife were going to pay bills one morning, and I walked out the door first, and she's closing the door behind me, and I said, "We're not going anywhere. Someone stole my fucking tires." And she laughed and closed the door and then said, "Holy shit, your tires are gone." Yeah. One odd thing about me is certain small things will cause me to flip shit. But major things like that, I respond quite calm and sometimes find it amusing. As I did this. It's a surreal moment when you walk out and see your vehicle sitting on a tire and 2 cinder blocks. Bastards stole all 4 of my tires. And it's not like they were fancy tires. They weren't rims. Just regular old tires. Well, I mean, they were rims, but not the rims like you see people run around spending a lot of money on. I replaced the tires and the rims for $200. Anyways, I almost found it amusing, but I called the cops so I could get my police report. I knew they weren't going to do anything. Small town. Who gives a shit about your tires? We got bigger crimes like people not using their turn signal or driving in a suspicious way, whatever the case. Anyways, I didn't get mad until the cops showed up. It was a male and a female. The female was driving. I'm standing by my truck that is sitting on blocks with no tires. They get out of the car and the female cop asked me, "What seems to be the problem today?" And I literally went, "You think maybe somebody stole my fucking tires?" I said, "I don't take them off my truck every night and take them in the fucking house." She says, "Sir, you don't need to talk to me like that." I said, "You didn't need to ask me a stupid fucking question. If I was on fire, would you ask me if I was okay?" The male cop told her that was a stupid question. They took my report. Naturally, nothing happened. I went and spent the $200, replaced my tires and rims, and that was the last I ever heard of it. It was a fucking stupid question. What seems to be the problem? 3 guesses. Columbo, or whatever detective y'all watch these days. Anyways, that's it. That's my 4 more true stories and bullshit. See if you can figure out which one. Leave a comment below. I appreciate those of you that are hanging out. I still have 35 subscribers after what, almost 3 weeks of not shooting a video? And people have been watching my videos. I love that. Thank you so much. If you got friends that you think might dig my shit, tell them to subscribe. If you like this video, give it a thumbs up. If you didn't, hey, that's cool too. You can give it a thumbs down. I don't mind. I think I've only gotten 2 thumbs downs out of all these videos. So if you don't like it, go ahead. But please, if you think you know which one it is, send me the comment below. Give me the answer. Or if you're afraid to comment because you don't want to be publicly wrong, as some of you are, go ahead and send me a private message and take your guess. I'm going to wait a couple of weeks before I start doing giveaways again because this is give and take. So there'll be some more coming in the near future. And I may do bigger and better ones the higher up we get with more subscribers. So if you haven't subscribed, please do. So once again, I do appreciate it. I appreciate your time watching, your interest in my bizarre mind, and hope y'all have a great day. Make someone laugh if you can, because we sure as hell need more of that in this world. Until next time, I am Bob Sixx. Peace.